Hello, and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie, and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. Today I'm going to show y'all how to make real deal Indian fry bread. Okay, this is a very easy recipe. It's not much ingredients to it. First thing you're going to do is add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of shortening, and as always, when you put that shortening in that flour, if you don't have one, try to get you a pastry knife. These are really cool. My wife Angel introduced me to this and it's been really good. Anyway, mix these dry ingredients together. Once you get through mixing these dry ingredients together, there's only one wet ingredient you need to add, and that's 1 cup of room temperature milk. Just pour it in. Then take our old friend Mr. Wooden Spoon here and start mixing this together. What it's going to do is it's going to form a sticky dough, which our hands are going to have to get involved in this, so fasten your seatbelt. Hands about to get involved. Alright, so you got your sticky dough there. You're going to take wherever you roll your flour out at, your dough, whatever. And just what you'll have to do is just sort of add a little bit of flour to this and until you get it just right. It won't take much, but just as you add a little bit of flour, it's going to become a very workable, it's the term I always like to use with this dough. Right now it's all sticking to you and being mean. We're going to turn this into a nice friendly dough that is really pleasant. Just have to be patient with it. Okay, so we've worked it into a nice, as I said, friendly dough here. What you want to do, and before you do any of this, I mean, I know I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Always make sure you wash your hands really good and thoroughly before you start doing something, especially kneading dough. What you want to do is just knead this dough and make it even nicer than it already is. I kind of roll it like that. Sprinkle a little more flour on it. If it starts feeling sticky, just put a little flour on there and keep working this dough. Kneading is good. It makes it smooth. It makes it just better. Makes you hungry, to be honest with you. You get hungry when you look at this stuff. This really nice dough right here. You know, anytime you're making something that you're rolling out dough, you know it's going to be delicious. You know, think about Thanksgiving when you go to your grandma's house or your aunt's house or your mom's house or something like that, and she's over there rolling dough out. You know you're about to get some good food. I need Angel to get me a big board that I can roll stuff out on so I can do it better rather than this cheap little plastic thing. So Angel, if you're watching, I need you to do that. There we go. That is a nice, really nice dough there. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is wrap this and put it in the refrigerator for a minimum of 30 minutes. The precious dough of the Indian fry bread. 30 minutes in the fridge. Okay, it's been 30 minutes now, so let's take our dough out of our plastic wrap here. There we go. Nice, smooth, nice dough. Okay, so what you want to do is pinch off a piece about this big. Kind of roll it into a little ball. Throw it down on there. And then take your rolling pin and just roll this out. A little sticky there. A little flour on it. There we go. Take your rolling pin, roll it out into a little circle, doesn't have to exactly be a circle, but you get my drift, sort of like a circle. Flip it over there. There we go. And then once you have it like that, you just pick it up and just kind of pull on it around the outer edges, go all the way around with it. Just kind of pulling on it. Okay, so once you gently stretch on your Indian fry dough here, which will become fry bread in just a second here. Once you stretch on it, you're ready to fry. This will be sort of deep fried. When I do this type of frying, I generally just turn my electric skillet up all the way. Anyway, we're just going to lay that in there and let the magic begin. As you can see, it's bubbling up and all that cool stuff. Don't want to bubble up too much. This doesn't take long to fry. You just want to fry it till it's golden brown on each side. Okay, it's been about maybe a minute on that side. We're just going to turn it over this side. As you can see, it's kind of golden brown now. Now when it comes to this Indian fried bread right here, it's pretty versatile. If you like to have it with maybe a big old bowl of pinto beans and just dip it in there and eat it. If you want to eat it straight, it's just delicious. Now, if you want to put you some refried beans in there and some ground beef and some pepper jack cheese and some lettuce and tomatoes, whatever you like in like a Mexican taco, you put it in here and then it folds like this. And now you've got an Indian taco. So it's really delicious. Yeah, just eat it straight, it's delicious. You can also drizzle it with honey or chocolate syrup, dust it with powdered sugar, and it's just really good. So anyway, I hope you try it. And I hope you like it. And if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. And you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com.